Hi guys, hope that you're having an absolutely magnificent day. My name is Robin. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching these videos. I very much appreciate it. If you're watching this on Facebook and you're not subscribed, please do. A lot of times people watch my videos on Facebook, which I really appreciate, but then when it comes to YouTube, it doesn't give me much action on there, and that's the kind of stuff that allows you to have a YouTube channel. So otherwise I won't be able to, continue videos if I don't have people supporting the actual YouTube channel. Alright, so that being said, we're doing energy for October 2019. So I'm doing this on the first day of fall. Yay! It's actually really warm out today. I feel like I'm sweating because it's so sticky. So, wanting moon, introspection, self-inventory. So we have a new moon just coming into October on September 28th. So relaxation techniques, huge right now. Really making sure that aside from, yes, all the manifesting that we do around the new moon, really making sure that you're taking that time for yourself to even analyze your progress, how far you've gotten, that sort of thing. You have to feel really, really good about your skill set. And when you take time out to deal with things and to find balance and to compromise in your relationships, that is healing in itself, okay? So making sure that you're occupying your time in positive ways. And if you feel like you have people around you that aren't the most positive, but you're setting the standards for your relationships by being the one that's always trying to uplift, that sort of thing, it's time to even take that down a notch a bit and just really get into more creative practices. So if you have creative skills, definitely focus more on that. And laughter is going to come into play a lot more when you're doing those practices, all right? I just feel like some people aren't taking certain things seriously that they should be taking seriously, and then in other ways, it's kind of like some people are being too serious. So it's really finding that balance as well. That's where compromise comes up, especially in relationships, because we're working with some Libra energy at the beginning, which is more about this new moon energy. You're going to find that it's like kind of the law of attraction stuff, just making sure that you're following through with your promises, that sort of thing, making sure you're keeping up with things that make you feel really positive so that you can demonstrate those patterns of behaviors in healthy ways, which is what the new moon offers us. I just did a video on the new moon in Libra, so maybe you'll find that helpful as we stay in that energy at the beginning of the month. Also, for some reason, I feel like sharing that I'm a Reiki master, and if you're interested in learning your own Reiki training, feel free to reach out to me that way. So as we transition further into October, there's a little bit of stale energy, some confusion, and again, this is for some people. You may find that even if you're really intelligent and intuitive, you may, because you're able to see things so clearly, it may actually make you feel a bit affected by the way that things are, because you can see the way that things are. And it's important that you're controlling your behaviors. And as I was already saying, just make sure that you're doing your part and what matters within yourself. So demonstrate the behaviors that you want for other people by doing it yourself. And that is really important. So we have journey, path, and location. Fear's coming up a lot with the energy of travel for some reason. And lyrics to music, things like that, doing more writing, and making sure that you can finalize some things, conclude some things, just like endings. Obviously, there's always endings and new beginnings, but this one's really talking about being okay with things not being okay, and moving forward in terms of getting excited about the things that you have coming in, new opportunities, things like that. So even if it's not happening right now, really look forward to your future, because the future does look promising. It's just you have to feel good in your skin with balance now, all right? So lots of healing. Ladies' mantle. So again, this is as we're transitioning through October. Mother, healing, alchemy. Ladies' mantle. All right, like the colors in that. Bright, bright green. So even though we're in fall, it's nice to see some green. I see this as like old partnerships, old wounds in partnerships, and it's determining solutions to problems. So a lot of the new moon energy is still trickling into October. And the compromise piece is so important. So you need to validate for some reason in relationships, get some validation. So if that truth hurts, and if it's something maybe you don't want to deal with, it's kind of like it's better to deal with it, that sort of thing. So making sure that you're not judging harshly either when it comes to relationships, making sure that your opinion matters, but it's not too much, all right? And that's why I was saying even just taking it down just a tiny notch so that compromise is successful, all right? So this may be a time of actually, aside from like the travel energy, working on just patterns of behaviors, just making sure that you're having a little bit of that knowledge coming in every day. You know, going back into that judgment side of you, if it's doing something to help yourself get out of judgment energy more frequently, it's really important, okay? So obviously you know yourselves well enough in terms of what that means for you. So just set the pattern in motion and make it happen, guys. All right, so have a happy October. Enjoy your Halloween, and I will see you again soon. Bye.